Hello everyone. Another day, another adventure. As always, starting with some hives. Yeah, I had a little bit of thinking again. And I will have to, after this, go for a quick run back to the diamond smelting facility. I did set up the Strange Annihilation field rod production on my home planet, but then I remembered that I want to clear out the system from dark fog, and to make that field rod you need to have a dark fog farm, basically. So I am thinking that I will need to either...
Dark fog cluster is launching an assault.
I will need to either clean out dark fog first and then see if the if a hive that is being farmed can send a seed, because as long as it can, I cannot just leave the game for the spheres to be built when I build all the production facilities, as I'm not going to sit there for God knows how many hours just watching as it's being built. And yeah, I do want to get rid of dark fog hives as quickly as possible. So there are a few steps that I will just put in place right away. One of them being some crazy storages for the buildings, so that I want to have like 100,000 of each building, because that will guarantee that I will never run out of those buildings. So I will be able to clear out dark fog completely if I decide to. So yeah, we'll see. In the meantime, I think because taking care of dark fog will take long time. When I will be building the fuel rod production, I will just make the normal ones, the antimatter fuel rods, because they are still good enough. It's not like they are burning at some insane rate. It's just those Strange Annihilation field rods are like huge overkill, and I think they were primarily made so that you don't ever run out of energy with your mecha, because they have like double, or like your chamber generation is over twice from the strange from the antimatter field rods. The power storage is 10 times bigger for only 8 antimatter field rods cost. So I don't know. I would like to keep like at least one farm, but yeah, I don't know if it's... I don't know what's the priority. Are they still getting killed? Yes. So I don't want to accidentally get killed. We'll have to see, because right now I do have one farm, and it's basically supplying me with everything I need. This one, and you can see that it doesn't have ships. Those two are just flying in there. But I wonder if a hive like this can produce a seed. So I'm not able to watch for that when there are so many hives. So I will have to see. for
Dark
now,
Fog Hive Core destroyed.
the best thing I can do is just make a few utility factories, as my home planet can somewhat comfortably make fuel rods, and I can always make like a dedicated temporary fuel rod production.
Destroyed.
Oh, do they have?
Destroyed.
They do have some planets still.
Destroyed.
So I will go here first.
Destroyed.
Yeah, because otherwise they will just keep making it.
Dark Fog Hive Core destroyed. A seed is approaching your system.
Of course.
Dark Fog Hive Core destroyed. Warp engine activated. Warp engine deactivated. Cruise ended.
Yup. Unfortunately, something got damaged. Yeah, that's my main problem. So they are going to smelting. Okay. Right. So smelting here. Right, so I think I will still do everything that I wanted to do. So smelting for diamonds is done now. I do need to. I will next make the Proliferator production, and then all the other utility products. And for fuel rods, I will just make antimatter fuel rods, and then I will make the rockets planet. So those are made exclusively on a planet dedicated to that. And then I think it will be okay. Although for the rockets I will need. I'm not sure if I should maybe make a final science planet first, when I will have all the smelters, because that will allow me, or should allow me, to make to use the unipolar magnets. I hope. We'll see. Although I have so few, I might decide not to use them for rockets. So only for science, because if I use it only for science, then I will likely not run out of them ever, because the cost will be lower basically with each level of VO. And it would be good to have a. Oh yeah, I think so. Now that I'm like speaking it out in the open and rethinking stuff, I think it will be good to have a a blueprint for.
Warp engine deactivated.
I didn't need to do that. It will be good to have a blueprint for a sails and rocket factory that will not use some, unipolar magnets, basically the ultimate resource. Because then if I start a new game, I can just pop that out even when my view is fairly low, and I won't shoot myself in the foot. And yeah, because I think I'm aiming for a either quarter planet or 1/8 of a planet blueprint, so that it can be just copied over and over.
Warp engine deactivated.
Yeah, we'll see. No. I don't want to fight them. I want to kill the relay stations. Space.
Dark fog cluster is launching an assault.
Yes, that's fine. So, this planet is no longer seeded. This planet has relay station. Well, not see that relate. I just want to kill all the relay stations so the hives don't respawn. And then I will need to visit the planets anyway to kill the bases, so there's no ground units left. Okay. Yep. I think that's it. Let me see. I don't think so. Right. That's 2. Those are flying to number 3. 4 I already had, and I think this one didn't have anything. Yes. Good, so only this one left.
Warp engine activated. Warp engine deactivated.
Okay. Good. So those are done. I can get to that alpha hive and finish it off. Okay, that attack. Oh, they are flying right next to me. Which way should I be looking? Ah, there. Okay. So alpha I will leave for now because it's passive. Doesn't do anything. I will, because the strategy I always have is to clear out all the lancers and humpbacks. So all the units that a hive has, so that they don't send a wave to attack a planet. Pull back.
Dark fog cluster is launching an assault.
Yeah, but only one hive. That's weird because the alpha won't be able to, but beta send. Now this one should send soon.
Dark fog cluster is launching an assault.
Okay, I thought that maybe they've changed something, and I haven't noticed in the last couple of days. But yeah, it would be cool if a hive that's being under attack wouldn't send units to attack a planet while it's being attacked. Oh yeah, and if you haven't watched my previous videos, the main reason for making the Proliferator is that this planet that I made for like early endgame for science, making 200 science per second, it's for whatever reason it doesn't want to keep up proliferation production. at full pace. I mean, it does when it's fine, but if some coal vein, oops, if some coal vein would run out, it was okay. Reassemble. Fine. I guess I was too close. Yeah, if some delivery of whichever resource would not be on time, then it just cascades. So it's not that the blueprint is bad, it's just that it for scarce resources it's kind of annoying. Doesn't matter which way you look at it. Yeah, that was basically what happens if you don't pay attention even for a second. The hive is basically dead, but it still can pretty much one-shot you at level 30. Yeah, this one is 30. The only
Upgrade
29 one is the one that I haven't attacked. Okay, and that's VU level 100. So now I'm at 0.2055.
Dark Fog Hive Core destroyed.
And hopefully this one doesn't just reappear. Yep, so yeah, now all the relay stations are down. And I can just happily kill it all. Oh yeah, I am researching the next level of combat researches, from the one that increases laser damage and combat unit damage. Right, it has not disappeared from the list because this one has new relay stations. Cool. I'm so happy for it. I need to also destroy the ships.
Warp engine deactivated.
And then it didn't disappear. I don't know if this is that bug. Yeah, the orbit has disappeared, so I don't know. Maybe it's a bug, maybe it's not. I will kill this one now. So what I've noticed is that for whatever reason, even though you kill everything,
Warp engine deactivated.
Why have my
Dark Fog Hive Core destroyed.
okay?
Dark Fog Cluster is launching an assault.
So maybe there's some base. We'll see. I will be clearing out all the. Yeah, so the orbits are gone, so that means the relay stations should be dead, all of them. But for whatever reason they are not. Oh, damn, they are quick.
Warp engine activated. Warp engine deactivated.
I have no idea why the thread is disappearing. But if the orbit is gone, then it should be basically gone. I don't know what's happening. It has been happening since the latest patch. Maybe that's a bug. But as long as I don't have any actual units that can rebuild the hive, then I don't care. It's kind of annoying that it doesn't disappear from the list, but maybe it also prevents
A
a
seed is approaching your
seed
system.
from being from approaching my system. Yeah, that. Okay, I should be easy to kill that hive now that it's the last one. Before that seed in farm 3 reaches its destination, and even if it does, it will be easy to kill before it starts growing.
Dark fog cluster is launching an assault.
Sure. Oh, so one is gone. Only this one is not. So this one is the hive one, but the other one, I don't know. Technically everything is killed. I do have enabled relay station killing. Otherwise there could be some relay stations, but if the orbit is gone, then there aren't. The orbit of a hive only disappears when both all relay stations and hive is gone. The ground units don't matter.
Mineral depleted.
Yeah, but the view is already showing I am barely using any others.
Dark fog hive core destroyed. Warp engine activated. Warp engine deactivated.
Okay, so for free.
Warp engine
And it's gone. Okay, so quick jump for body units.
Warp engine deactivated.
And now I need to clear out those spaces and the remainder of 5.
Warp engine activated.
I really want to invest in the combat strength so that it's way easier and faster to
Warp engine deactivated.
kill off the hives, as it's taking considerable time. And yeah, resources not much. I mean, the ships are very cheap at this point, and I'm talking in like vain resources amounts. It still takes quite a bit out of my very minuscule planet, but okay, so 2 hives still kind of kicking. I don't know, maybe if I clear out the planets, then it will be better. We'll see. For whatever reason, they are still appearing up there. Maybe there's a relay station, but this has happened before.
Flight mode. Dark Fog base core destroyed.
It's possible that I need to pop the
Dark Fog base core destroyed.
Power stations. It could be that I need to get rid of the holes.
Dark Fog base core destroyed.
We'll see. If I clear out everything and it doesn't help, then I will just cover all the holes and see if that helps. Because usually I would just fill out all the core drillers with geothermal power plants, which would basically remove them from here. Maybe that's the reason why they don't disappear.
Dark Fog base core destroyed. Dark Fog base core destroyed.
Now, free energy is cool, but my BU is so high that I basically have infinite resources, so I will not be using all the planets, and I am not sure if just putting the buildings won't impact my UPS, so I will be patching them up. And if I do need to make a mining planet, I will just
base core destroyed.
Use the artificial stars, because they still, I will only need maybe six of them per planet.
Dark Fog base core destroyed.
And mining
Dark
outposts
Fog base core
don't
destroyed.
really use that much. And the reason why I'm confused is because even if patching the holes is the answer,
Dark Fog base core
all
destroyed.
the hives should still be there. I don't expect that one hive grew to the size
Dark Fog
it did
base core destroyed.
without having any ground bases. So, but I will have to test that theory. Yeah, the foundation requirement is really small, like 200 per wall. It's more the soil that is needed.
Dark Fog base core destroyed. Dark Fog base core destroyed.
Okay, I will just pop the holes. And we will see if that helps. It is a shame because it's a free energy, but it's still more convenient to just put few artificial stars rather than have some crazy network of so many power poles just, you know, covering the whole planet. And the fewer buildings usually means it's less of an impact on the system. But where are the rest? And I did farm quite a lot of soil, so I think I will be good. If I'm not, I will just turn on the farming foundations. I have foundations. Okay, so this one is gone. Let's see number 2. There is one planet where I'm mining actively from this system, so I might have to place some artificial stars, but
Warp engine deactivated.
oh, there is a relay station.
Cruise ended.
So pew pew. That hasn't helped. We'll see.
Flight mode.
Okay, so this planet
Dark
is
fog clusters
okay.
launching an assault. Dark fog base core destroyed.
This is okay. This one I am farming, so I would hope there would be no stations. And then there's this one where there weren't any. Maybe it's
Dark fog
it's
clusters
bugged.
launching an assault.
I don't know. But if this helps, I will just reroute. Yeah, the waves
Dark
are
fog
coming
base
because
core
of that
destroyed.
one relay station, so
Dark fog
it
clusters
gets
launching
some
an assault.
energy.
Dark fog base core destroyed. Dark fog base core destroyed. Dark fog clusters launching an assault.
So this one is still shooting from the lasers, which is not cool and would kill me very, very quickly.
Dark fog base core destroyed.
But now instead Unfortunately, if this helps, I will need to revisit a few
Dark Fog
of
base
my
core
previous
destroyed.
systems to make sure that the Dark Hives are gone.
Dark Fog base core destroyed. Dark Fog base core destroyed.
Okay, is this one more?
Dark Fog base core destroyed.
Okay, so this planet is done. Number 3.
A seed is approaching your system.
Of course it is.
Warp engine activated.
Which one? Farm 2.
Warp engine deactivated. Cruise ended. Flight mode. Dark Fog base core destroyed.
It did say that it's not a lot, but seeing how a single system can have like 50, I will still need quite a lot of
Dark Fog base core
foundations.
destroyed.
I highly doubt that I will run out of soil. Let's see.
Dark Fog base core destroyed. 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 Dark Fog base core destroyed.
Okay, so this planet apparently doesn't have any bases.
Cruise mode.
Have to see. It is the last one because on the other planet I'm mining it,
Upgrade.
so I did put the
Warp engine deactivated. Cruise ended.
power plants in, so that seems to be all of it. So 3 planets are cleared.
Flight mode.
And
Cruise
the
mode.
box are still going. First I thought that maybe I once didn't have the relay stations
Warp engine activated.
killed, but then I killed them and it still appears.
Warp engine deactivated. Cruise ended.
There are no bases here, they are all plopped with the... Okay. Now this seems to be a bug, I don't know why. 10 is here.
Flight mode. Cruise mode. Warp engine activated.
Well, I hope this doesn't impact the performance. But other than that, yeah. At least I don't have to fill all the bases and can just leave them. Because, yeah, if filling them doesn't do anything, then there's no point. I can just leave the holes.
Warp engine deactivated. Warp engine activated.
Okay. Cool. I do need to visit smelting diamonds to switch the fuel to antimatter fuel rods. But then I can just start building Proliferator. Well, start, it will be quite quick. There's only 4 production lines, 1 for each level of Proliferator, and then 1 for the nanotubes. In total, for 1 belt of Proliferator, I will only need 156 assemblers and 59 chemical plants. Alright, so now here I want to import the normal fuel rods. Where are they? Here? No. 1000 demand storage. I also need to change the output of the belt, and I will borrow some of those fuel rods, the yellow ones. Yeah, they started trickling out. 200 should be. By the way, if you right click, you can actually use plus and minus to increase by the stack. So because those stack to 50, it just goes up and down by 50. So I can just go to 50 and it will take 50. You can also type in from the keyboard, but sometimes this is easier if your mouse moves around, and you can just plus and minus it where you want. Yeah, this will be. I will never run out of fuel again. But I just need to change the filter. Changing filters is so annoying. It will change when a product goes out, and now it's the right. So
a seed is approaching your system.
Thank you. Hey, Umbal. Sorry, Umabel. You have such a. It's not a difficult nickname, but for me, I don't know. But yeah, welcome back. I had a short break yesterday. I was just too tired. Oh, it's going to home. Okay. Right. There's many red dots, which is why I am contemplating just killing the hives until they run out of seeds, but this will take forever, and I would rather increase production before I start doing it, so that, you know, and I benefit from increased production before I just start chasing the hives. I do want to make a planet that makes several belts of white science, so that will increase my research rate quite a lot, and I aim to use unipolar magnets for that. So we'll see if I run out of them. I shouldn't, from a calculation standpoint, but who knows? I might. Cool, so this one is gone. Oof, there's so many, it's just annoying. I just need to find a good planet because this is smelting. I don't want to use smelting system for everything else. Where was the farm to? It was quite close. Here, so it's on the other side of home. This one only has 2 planets. What do I need? I need Proliferator, I need fuel rods, I need warpers, and I need graviton lenses. So optimally looking at this, I need a system with 4 planets. This one has a gas giant, so it doesn't count. Oh, so this one... No? Where was... because it's like overlapping. So 3 is not good. 4 is very far away from what I remember. Yeah, like 10 light years. 5 is here. 7 light years, maybe. This one has 3. 6. I love my starting system. It's so fun. Okay, this is really close. And it has 2 planets. And this one has 2 planets. This one has 4 planets. And this one is basically just iron, copper, fractal silicon. Is it already on? Yeah, remaining reserve. 100,000 out of not even 3 million? I don't know. Okay, I don't know, that was 8? No. 9. Was it 9? Okay, that was 9. This one... It has coal, so it's one of my late game coal sources when I basically don't use it at all. This one is close. Okay. It also has coal. This is Osiris. 3 planets. Oh, this is far. I really like systems with like many planets, but I don't think that will happen. So I will probably be just... Okay, B should have many planets. 6? And are there gas giants or no? Yeah, gas giants. So this one has 5. Any interesting resources that would prevent me from... Oh, 2 of them are here. Okay, so I'm sticking to my early farming ones. So this one is 3 planets, and probably the first one is already empty. It's my sulfuric acid one, so maybe I will start from this. Yeah, seems about right. Constructible area at 98. And here it's just a bit of... That's fine. I will just rename this to Proliferator. Yeah, Proliferator. Right. So I will start here. Yeah, it will be annoying. I don't know. I would prefer to have everything in a single system, but beggars can be choosers. And this is my cluster.
Warp engine deactivated.
Right, so
Cruise ended.
I do need to patch
Flight mode.
everything up, remove everything.
Mineral depleted.
Okay. Get this.
Mineral depleted.
At least I don't have to pave the entire planet anymore, so that I make sure that I don't need to place foundations. So
A seed is approaching your
automatic
system.
foundation placement when using blueprints is fantastic. My wrists are really happy about this change. So I think I picked the perfect time to do this playthrough because so many good quality of life changes were added, with the favorite one being the dashboard statistic for remaining resources. It helps very much on the scarce resources, but even on not so scarce resources, it will show you how many resources your mining facilities have. So no more running out of stuff and then finding out about it. Yes, needs to be gone. Farm 5. I just want to finish this first-ish. It's cool that this planet is bright. Has a grayish background because it would make it a bit easier to see stuff when it's the night. Okay, apart from the stations, I think that's all. Let's get that seed. It was 5, right? 5. Here.
Cruise mode. Warp engine activated.
Okay. That will make it more visible. Alright, so this is sulfuric acid, so I will start with this one, yes.
Warp engine deactivated. Cruise ended.
Okay, I just need to get rid of the stranglers. Oh, this, 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 this. Oops. Oh, thank you very much. That reaches my goal. Thank you very much for following and making my day. Right, so I just need to get rid of those towers and I will be able to start building the proliferation base.
Flight mode.
As always, I like to start doing that from point 0, which is quite close. Here. So, just a marker for that. Right. So, the goal is to fit as much. I don't have a belt with me. Belts? No? Okay. This should be enough for a moment. So I will build on a quarter of a planet, which is this one. So this will just go over equator, here through here, and back to the equator. So it will be quarter of a planet, basically a half of the, or this is the southern, okay, northern hemisphere. Yeah, let's just, so those are just lines for me so I don't cross it accidentally. The proliferator, I have basically, I will be proliferating the proliferator, so a section that makes one belt as a like full output product will actually be making like 145 of proliferator Mercury, just because the rest will be used to self-proliferate. Now it's only about 200 buildings in total, so I think in that quarter I will be able to fit multiple belts of stuff. So I first need to make. I will basically make a blueprint for making each of the items, and then I will just see how many I can fit in here, right? And yeah, as long as I keep the proportions, I should be good, hopefully. Yeah. So that should be pretty easy. I will just make a new tab for myself. And I make Proliferator Mark 1. And one belt is... so this is fine. So, right, a couple of notes. I will be making... so far I did proliferating for productivity on everything, but just for endgame it's more optimal to minimize the amount of buildings. Before, because of scarce resources, I needed to make as many products out of resources as I can, but with the 0.2% ore loss, I can just do for speed because I am not bound by the raw resources. So Mark 1, Mark 2, and cubes will be done with speed, and then Mark 3 is with productivity. Usually when you do end product for productivity, it's better than speed because it multiplies basically everything else that was in the chain. At least the numbers agree with me. Otherwise, I would need to make way more chemical plants. Oh yeah, if I proliferate Mark 1 for speed, that is only 10 machines per belt. So I cannot do double-sided. I will need to do, I will just move further away, so when I will be pasting those blueprints, I can just pop it there without deleting it first. If I make any mistakes, it will be easier. So assembler, let's make it this way.
Upgrade
This will be, oh cool. Right, so this needs to make Proliferator, and yeah, very important to set up everything correctly on the first try, otherwise it will be annoying. Right, so single belt going out, single belt going back into the tower. Wow, I'm low on everything. I lost way fewer destroyers than I assumed that I would. No matter. Okay, so my science factory is running high on hydrogen. That is fine. Yeah, this recipe is 1-to-1, so there's no possibility of sharing any belt. So why is it 10? Oh, right, okay, per minute. So the recipe takes half a second. So per second it's 2. And yeah, the speed of the machine is 3, then proliferating for speed is another 200, which overall speed equals 12. Belt has 120 per second, so you can only, if you multiply the speed of the recipe production by, if you divide the belt throughput by speed of the recipe, then it's done. So this is fine. So my favorite tip. Oh no, this won't work because if you have one belt of overlay, it will automatically snap to each other. Oh, that was actually good. So I thought that because I had that at the beginning. But this is equator. So this, if I did 2, obviously the building overlaps, but the belt won't work. But if you do 1, it just connects, and you don't have to then do it manually, which helps a lot. Really a lot. So this is the basic unit. I will just delete all the belts that are not needed, because on a scale of a planet that helps a lot. Now I do have a, where's the level 2 coater? This is something I have worked on with the first science planet, so it's basically an elevated coater. So yeah, it saves on ground space because it can overlap the sorters on a well, here, assembler. So I did paste it the wrong way. So if I rotate my head and make sure this is right, so now you can rotate the belts easily, but this needs to be this way. And now I can also snap this here. So yeah, it overhangs on the belt, and I can put one assembler where basically space would be wasted for having sprayers or coaters. Doesn't matter. Sprayers. I will call them sprayers until the developers change the name. Now because it uses 2 belts and a station has 12 outputs, -1 for Proliferator, so that's 11. I could put 5 belts of this, but then that would be 600 coal per second. So the whole base would run out of coal very quickly. So on my science planet, I did 2, but that was productivity. Will this fit? It fits. I thought it would be too close. I will do 3 belts. I hope this will work. Should I do 4? The call will be flying really quickly, and I don't want to make towers that simply import coal, because then I could have just made it with fewer lines. What was the okay? That research was my warp speed. Now I'm researching another level of like combat stuff. Only those 2 researches count, by the way. Combat drone damage and energy weapon damage. They don't. I can share a. Yeah, they obviously 120 belt won't be. That's a good point. Obviously 120 belt won't run out of spray that easily. An entire planet uses entire planet that makes my science is using not even 2 belts of Proliferator, so basically 2 belts would be able to supply the whole planet with Proliferator. But I don't want that belt just going all over the planet, so it's just neater. Right. I will put the station probably like on top and then put the lines over. Right, so I have. Alright, I was looking at the sciences. From combat perspective, both attack drones and destroyers only use energy damage. Even the plasma capsule are energy damage, not explosion. This one as well. So only the early game stuff like where are the turrets? Here. This one is kinetic weapon. This missiles are explosive. If you are using missiles with your mecha, maybe, but that's a very minor damage compared to what destroyers do, and you really want to stay away from lancers and overall whatever Hive shoots at you. So yeah, energy weapon damage is the way to go. I just wanted to see how much. Okay, so it increases by 90k each level. I will stay with this. Now I want to see if that's 288. I really want level 20. So this is 18, 19. This always shows your next level, so it's not the level that you have unless it's in green. So to reach 20, I actually need 4. And then I can go back to vein utilization, which is now 100. Yeah. So this is my plan for researches. Oh, thank you very much. Much appreciated. Right, so tower placement. This will be coal, so this needs to be ILS and Mhm. Can someone tell me what was that notification? Because I am not sure. Ah, it's raiding with a party of 10. Oh, cool. Hello, welcome. Right, so
Flight mode.
tower placement. Yes, you can put smelters by the poles. I I won't have smelters on my. Hello, welcome. It's a real pleasure to have everyone. Yeah. I won't have smelters here. I will have at this point I have all the smelters on my dedicated planet. Well, diamonds for now, but that's all everything I needed. I don't have foundations. Cool. Right. So, will this work? This will work. So I can remove those two belts. And now I can just put the station. Now, this will be the proliferator production. So only local supply. It will need coal, which was I won't set the demand right now because it would just pull everything. But I do need warpers here, which will be local demands. I don't have supply yet, so I can just set it up. And proliferator, I always set up to 5k. There's no point having the full to have it full here, but yeah. This will be local demand, remote storage. Right, so everything is set except for coal because I don't want to start this tower. Now the coal will be going out here. And I probably need to look from the other side. All in, product back in. So, by having elevated sprayers, it's much more compact. Basically, this whole row is saved thanks to that. Now, this hopefully, yeah, hopes and dreams work correctly. So I can reverse this path because of how this works. So I can now connect it this way. And those outputs are done. Okay, this wasn't such a good idea because now the tower is leaning over. Let's make a copy. This one goes away. Okay, those I move, and I will just put the tower here in the middle. 1, 2. Yeah, that works.
Mineral depleted.
Okay, so again, coal goes out here, product goes in, and I can make the sharp turn through the tower, but here it doesn't matter. I have access here, so I can just do coal and then product back in. And now, same thing here. And coal goes out, and this is the best. Yeah, this is the best way to put Proliferator in, because if it was here, it would just add another grid. But pulling it here from the bottom, it will just work. Now if I do it like this, I can put it at 3, which is the height of Proliferator, so they are now all using the vertical belts instead of the usual slope. Kind of looks better to have them in, like, I don't know, just aesthetics. Right, now the last part is that all of this needs power. Okay, this is still not powered, so one will go here, and one will go here. Now for assemblers and Tesla towers, you need 2 spaces, so 2 empty slots here and this one here, and that will basically cover everything without any dead spaces, and the same down here. So like this, and no dead space. Right, so this is the, okay, this one can go. So this will be my level 1 Proliferator, and I'm not sure if I will not do it like the design for 1.8, because this is 30. I need for Mark 1 38 for full belt of product. So yeah, I think I might have like an output of 4 belts, so 480 per second from this quarter. So yeah, huge production. So this will be Proliferator level 1 speed. Yeah, the same for the thumbnail text. This is the name of the file, so usually it's good to keep without spaces, but this is for just the name. So this will appear under here, and I will just put an icon for. So save. It always shows up at the end. I will later move to the book. I will share that book when I'm done with at least this planet, if anyone wants to use it. So now this one is done. I will first make blueprints for all the lines that I need, and then it will be just a puzzle game where I fit as many as I can. One problem are the zones, because they have different building like distances. I don't know. We'll see when we get there. So this is 1. Now for Mark 2. Mark 2 is always also with speed. I can put 20. No, 20? No, not 20. I can put. This will be a bit different. I need 2 belts for Mark 1 Proliferator. If I look at the recipe, yeah, this needs 2 level 1s and 1 diamond. So I will need to put. Oh, I don't want to put 4 belts. So I think I will just, yeah, this will be basically a variation for this one. Okay, maybe it will work. Yeah. Ooh, so this goes here now, and this will be level 2 for speed up. Okay. Yeah, this is correct. So this one needs 2 products, 1 product, 2 resources for 1 product. So I will just have one belt go in. So this will be the level 1 proliferator. This can be a product, and this will be diamonds. Diamonds can be paired. Okay, let me turn it on. I turned it on because of the... Boop. Should be off. Yeah, I set it up because of the spammers that were advertising stuff. It just... Oh no, it was annoying for me. Yeah, should be good now. Sorry for that. Right, so this will be diamonds. And this is the second belt of Mark 1 proliferator. So this should pull, this is the level 1, so this should pull here. It's coming here, so I will just need to do it in mirror. Right, so diamonds, one pulls here, one pulls here. Okay, this one I need to move. So here. So now the product goes out, and that should be it. Yeah, each one has 3 sorters. Because those are pile sorters, the distance doesn't matter. It's always like full speed, 120 items per second. So I could put those belts like outside, but it doesn't matter. They are just in the middle. Now the problem, okay, so now I can put 20, so 10 each side. So 5 bottom, 5 top. Cut all this part, and hopefully they will stop. No, one too much. Yeah, I preferred it to be one too much than having to later draw them back in. Yeah, they will snap. Wait, followers. Now I have followers only, but no delay. Should be good. Where's my mouse? Here. Cool. I can actually turn off followers only if anyone wants to ask any questions. Off. Yeah. Happy to give any advices and accept any criticism, because I've made some assumptions that were later corrected. At least my plans got corrected so many times. Right, those are 8 belts for 2 lines, so that's all that can be done for 1 tower. Right, I do want to put the proliferators first. Yes. I have it somewhere here? No, I didn't. I deleted it. So, that's more. This one goes in, this one goes in, and there's only 1 line of product. Now it doesn't matter which way the building is like oriented, but I don't think that the belt wouldn't fit over this, so this needs to like hang out. Right, and I also need to paste it here. Where is that seed going? So 8. I do have few seeds flying around. It's kind of annoying when you have 64 stars and each one has 3 hives. But I cleared about 10 of them already.
Warp engine activated.
And try to clear out at least 2 systems per day. So at some point, their hive will run out of friends. It's still in outer space, so the speeds are... So... now the reason why I'm not chasing all of them is because, yeah, I killed that one and now this one is being sent out. So they have the seeds queued up. So the best strategy for me is just to stay put, wait until they arrive, and then because if I kill them straight away, something else will be sent out. So there's just waste of time.
Mineral depleted.
At some point they will run out of the queued up ones because they take so long and so many materials for them to build. But for now it's just a nuisance, and yeah, if I keep killing them they will run out of hives at some point. And I do want to do that. I want to clean out this cluster completely so I don't have to
Warp engine deactivated.
watch out for the seeds when I just go to sleep.
Cruise ended.
Basically.
Flight mode.
And if anyone ever tried to cover an entire giant, well, either red giant or blue giant, or the other one is, I don't remember, yellow? Yeah, it takes a while, even at a decent production. Oh, I launched the game without optimization mode. I highly recommend the optimization modes. So I did hide the... Am I not shooting anything? No, I'm shooting the... So yeah, my rocket's production is kind of spotty, but... Or have I... No, I have not built out. So it's about halfway there. Already making 800 gigawatts, and I will close it because I don't have the optimization mode. For anyone interested, you can use... Yeah, but it looks incredible. Yeah, there's 2 mods, DSP optimizations and sphere out, which greatly increase the frame rate because it reduces how many like draw calls are needed by the GPU. So if you use a sphere that has like a huge...
Is approaching your system.
Oh, okay. Let's have a look. Unfortunately, those seeds are main reason why I've been so behind on making endgame designs. Well, endgame. Okay, not very late game, but like endgame-ish. Because I constantly get bombarded by seeds, but the alternative is that I just chase all the hives and then I don't make anything. So yeah, the goal for now is to make proliferation, then smelting for oh yeah. Right, this I need to turn off. Okay. Yeah. Without mods, I cannot see the sphere. Oh yeah, 100. Is that 10 layers? $130, that would probably be 10 layers, unless it's a giant or something. That's a very nice number. You would be number one in this cluster. That's very cool. Yeah, so I have 3 blue giants in my system, and I want to cover them all, and then the O types. How are you not using power? Do you mean me? Where's the spray? Here's the spray. Oh, so 2 tips. When you turn off the entire body and you are just a flying head, the energy consumption is half. It doesn't need to be. When you are just a flying head, you use half of the energy. I know. This reduces my HP significantly. But even using early fuels, you don't really run out of energy. It's very it looks silly, but it works. Yeah. The only downside is that the moment my shield runs out, I explode. So it's very tricky killing Dark Fog. But yeah, I'm also using proliferated Strange Annihilation fuel rods, which give 2,300 fuel chamber generation for energy, which means I never run out of energy. I don't even need to research the energy circuit, because that's kind of pointless at this point. Yeah. And the energy use in warp also scales with. I think it scales with how fast you are going. I'm not sure actually. But yeah, for killing, I just slow down with S for killing the seeds. I think that uses less energy. But yeah. Do you want me to tell you something? I have been using energetic graphite all the way until antimatter fuel rods. I skipped hydrogen and the deuteron? Is it seriously called deuteron? I thought it would be called deuterium fuel rod. Jesus, I've never noticed in all the hours that I've spent in this game. Deuteron fuel rods. You learn something new every day. Okay. Oh, that sucks. It helps when you have like supply set up on some fuel, so you can just pop a tower. Like I can pop a tower and it's just say I want fuel rod here, right? So it will be delivered. But yeah, early game that's usually not the case. I did that to myself once. I lost probably half an hour. Yeah, you can always mine a gas gen. You can also just go eat something and your passive energy generation will take the rest. Yeah, that happened to everyone, I think. Right, I need to close the window. It's getting cold out here. Get it? Cold. Oh, that's stone, not ice. Right, so those are 8 8 belts. I have 11 to use, so and I don't want to use the left side of it, so that's very limited. I don't need to use those. I will have to place it here. Well, you could always use the. I don't know. Does it only work with black hole and neutron star, for like for the achievement where you can go over the light speed without warping, right? What was the name of that achievement? It had this weird icon. Where? Spain. Sonic Boom? No, that was for the planetary. Faster than light, yeah. So you can actually go faster than light with no warp, so it's just annoying. Yeah. But with no energy, that's yeah, it's fun times. Where's the middle of this? This is the middle. I can I put it here? Yeah, as long as you don't press the shift for speed up, it works. So this is level 2. This no. You know what really annoys me? That this like orientation of items is different than replicator orientation of items. I always mistake them. Right, so this one needs diamonds, which I am smelting off planet right now. And I need level 3. And I love making level 2 Proliferator. You have all the stages in a single tower. Right, 1,000 warpers, a 5,000 of this one, which is local demand, storage, and this is also local demand.
A seed is approaching your system.
Of course it is. So this will be local storage, local demand, and local supply. So this is basically it. Arm 7. Right, the outside belts need to be the level 1. Oh, here it works. Surprise, surprise. This needs to be level 1 because those will be... those two need to be level 1. Those need to be full belt for each side. And now diamonds go here and product goes here. And yeah, I decided not to use this middle one because here I can just use the sharp turn and I don't lose the level 3. I don't use a grid for that. Okay. And now it's nice and cozy. And the same thing. Oh, yeah, here I can use this sharp turn. Of course, this way doesn't work. Will this work? No, because then I cannot continue. Yeah. So I will do it this way. And then reverse path. And now the annoying part, setting up the filter. Oop.
Upgrade complete.
Cool. Next level. Oh, this is already the second one. Good. Yeah, unfortunately my early Endgame universe Matrix production is kind of annoying. Because my coal sometimes is delivered slower than usual. It has run out of coal at some point, and now it's short. It's short proliferate, which this is supposed to fix. Yeah, that's why I want to build it. The planet makes enough proliferator, but if it falls behind, then it cannot really keep up. The margin that I made was really slim, so now it cannot just self-recover.
Mineral depleted.
Right now it's only 200 per second. I made a just to push myself to higher VU. I made half a planet that makes 100, and then when I made enough photons, I just copied it over to the other side, and then found out few errors that I had to correct. Yes, I could fit more, but I had to use X-ray cracking, which is one of the reasons why I have hydrogen production issues. Yeah. But it's doing everything from scrap, so it's pulling all the raw resources, and that's really good. And your UPS is still up there, or wait, 7? So how's your UPS? Because I haven't reached those levels for a while now, and I am really this one will probably spread its wings.
Cruise mode.
Yeah. So what I like to do, and sorry for the criticism, if you multiply your science production
Warp engine activated.
By basically you are making, you have 15 UPS. To have it on a real-time speed, you need 60. So you are at the quarter of a real-time speed. So if you multiply your science production by 25%, that's your real-time science production. But it's still impressive. The fact that your computer is not exploding, that's really, really impressive. Are you making all of that like from scrap on a planet, or have you divided the production between multiple ones? Come on, shoot it. Yeah. Laptop. Oh my. Is it a good gaming laptop? Because that's like having 15 UPS with that kind of science production on a laptop. Ah, okay. That's a cool strategy. I never tried that actually. I might at some point. You give me hope that I will be able to make some decent production. So this is my planet, right? It's split like right here in the middle, which is quite visible from here. But yeah, I think I don't have enough proliferator right now. So this is my burner for all the hydrogen I get. Because all my coal is coming from here. And it's really annoying. Don't try this if you want to keep sanity. Yeah. Cool. Good to hear that the Ryzen 5600 is keeping up with the game. That gives me hope that it has been optimized. The last time I've been making like a really high science was before the dark fog level Okay, so yeah, white science planet is probably all white and pointy. I just want to check my. This is my wonderful mid-game planet, which is working. It's working. That's all I will say.
Cruise ended.
This one is making way more. It should make way more proliferator than needed. I just want to see if my rockets are being made at all. So I'm not making sails, which probably means I am full on hydrogen. Fortunately, yeah, this planet is just a mess. Oh yeah, he doesn't mean me. Umabel has seen all of my failures. Yeah, okay, so I do need to remove all the hydrogen from here and everywhere. I probably need to stop importing hydrogen. Is it here? No. Right, so I did put the prioritization for hydrogen, but that doesn't mean it works. Right, so this should unlock my rockets again. What's your VO level? Because I honestly couldn't push myself past 360 something. I mean I couldn't push myself. I just got bored. Okay. So if you do find out if because recently they've changed the ore consumption, so it's no longer probabilistic. Like the ore consumption is now deterministic, so it can possibly be actually zero. I might want to check that at some point. Okay, right. Next thing I want to see is, am I making fuel rods? Where's my fuel rods? Here. Ooh, okay, good thing I visited this, because I would be out of fuel rods. So I do need to import hydrogen. Yeah, it would be cool to reach actual zero of consumption, but if it's that many decimal points, it's probably pretty zero. Cool. Okay, so this is now unlocked. The reason why I will be building dedicated rocket planet is because I don't want to get stuck by the hydrogen of this planet. It's just annoying. I tried several ways of optimizing hydrogen, but if I don't import from outside, I run out of it. If I import, it gets blocked after some time. So, with dedicated one, I can guarantee that it will be needing imports. I can have a look. Where's my small carrier? Yeah. So dedicated rocket and sales production will only make hydrogen out of graphene. I might turn it off. I might just make it from like, because if you can make,
A seed is approaching your system.
of course it is. If you use normal graphene, then rocket production chain can be completely hydrogen-less. You then only need hydrogen for Casimir crystals, but that can be imported from outside, and there's zero chance of it blocking anything, right? So I think I will do that. So I guarantee that it doesn't. I guarantee that it doesn't get blocked. And because I'm smelting outside, I don't really care that I need titanium, so it won't take more space other than additional belt. No, it won't take additional belt because I will not be making hydrogen. So it will have the same area on the planet that will make rockets, but I don't know what's the speed difference. That might be the only difference there.
Flight mode.
Anyway, yeah, I dedicate this playthrough to everyone who doesn't like hydrogen.
Warp engine activated.
Usually what I would do on my science production is that everything that would produce hydrogen, I would set as like remote supply, because the game could be cheated this way. Like it would see, I would have several planets who have science production, because even if a planet makes less hydrogen than needed and you import, very often there will be too much hydrogen in some production line, because that's just how the game likes to punish you. But if you send it as a remote supply, I think I sped up instead of slowing down. If you send it as a remote supply and you have several planets basically with the same design, like science. So I had like 5 planets with exactly the same blueprint. So they would just send hydrogen between each other, between them, and the hydrogen wouldn't get blocked, because the game somehow prioritizes then the planets that are closer as a hydrogen source, other than instead of going for a gas giant. So that's a really weird way of balancing it out, but yeah, if I make it completely hydrogen neutral, then yeah. Which one was it? 4. 4. Where's 4? 4 is this one. This one is also going to 4. I will kill probably the 2 of them, just for the fun. Right, I really want to at least complete the blueprints today, so if the seeds could stop for a second, that would be great. Oh, okay. So it got annihilated. Good. And this one is close. This one is coming here, and it's really close. But really close. Like it would probably be alerting me in a few minutes. Close. Come on, you yes. And there's also this one that that's just not really close. This one seems like it's okay. So I'm not going to chase them. There's no point. There's just too many. And whenever I kill one, another one like here is just sent out. So no point. Where's my spray? Oh, this one is going to spray. Let's say hi. Okay, next level of Pew Pew will be done in 15 minutes, around 15 minutes. I did 2 levels of each today, so slow down. So I want to see when this research finishes. I really want to see how big of a difference it will be in terms of fighting the level 30 hive. I already know that even without killing the relay stations, it's pretty easy to kill one. The problem is that it will just keep respawning the core because it has relay stations that are delivering materials. So yeah, always first. Oh, right. Always first kill relay stations, but also I think there's a bug right now in the game after last patch, because even if you kill everything for a hive, it still shows it like in the list of local hives, even though they don't have orbit or anything. So anyone annoyed by that, I don't know. Mention it on the official what's the I completely official Discord, yeah. Okay, so I have okay, this one level 2 I think I completed. Power. Yeah, power.
Cruise ended.
So
Flight mode.
all of this is connected. I just need power. So power towers. This one powers the station. Do I want this way? Where there be gaps? Let's see. I always do 2 spaces just because this usually works. So 2 spaces here. Okay, this isn't powered, so but if I do this 2 spaces, then this one isn't powered, so I will remove those. No, I think this one only. Okay, so yeah, 4 bells, annoying. So 1 space, my space. And here I can do bottom. Then maybe it will help with the bottom powering, but yeah. Okay, so this one is done. I hope I didn't mess up anything. Proliferator. Level 2. I hope I changed. Oh, please tell me I changed it to speeds. Okay. Okay, so level 1, level 2. Oof. Yes, it's speed. Oof. Because then I would need to remove all the assemblers because there is no indicator if it's sprayed for speed or productivity. And without area select for recipes, I don't trust it to work. So level 1, level 2 is done. I only need level 3 and then production of the nanotubes. So level 3 first. I did consider wait, one belt. One belt output. Well, that's annoying. I'm using factorial app calculator, and when I select one belt output, it outputs 1.1 because I'm self-proliferating proliferators. So I guess I will need to turn this off. It's still 125. Come on. Will it make a difference if I put it as 120? No. So it doesn't work as it should be. Okay, if I guess I only need to make 120 per second, will that be? Why? Okay, I need to figure it out. Why is it? Okay. It's okay. The recipe is anyway limited by the level 2 proliferator, so I just need to make a maximize setup. So level 2 will be one belt limit, and this will just be maximize. Yes, now it works. Okay. I need to install some secondary browser so I can actually share with you guys. What am I doing? Right, so I can put 40 on a single belt and it should work. So let's see. Where's my... Here's my assemblers, of which I'm running out of. Cosmo. Yes, I will start from new. Right. So this will be level 3, and this one is for extra products, because that's the setup that guarantees the lowest amount of buildings. So 40 can be built on a single belt, and I will need 2 ingredients and 1 product. So because of that, this will I can sort it out first. So like this and like this. Right, so now this just goes 5. I think I need to remove this many. We'll see. So this is 10. Okay, one less because here is the okay. So that's 10, 20, 30, and 40. Yeah, I'm surprised that I can build that many. Cool. That's one belt, and for this one, everything comes from the planet. Right. How did I? Oh, I forgot to set up the actual settings. Okay, I will probably correct it later on. Okay, now that's okay. This is 3 belts. How many do I need for? Okay, so for making, I need 77 for like full one belt output to space. So yeah, I guess we.
A seed is approaching your system.
Ah, yes. Right, so another seed. This will finish. So I might actually just go on a murder spree. Seven. Where's my lucky 7? Here.
Cruise mode.
Right. For
Mineral
anyone new on the
depleted.
stream, right now I'm building my planet design that will only make Proliferator. Because for just every playthrough, I just like to do something differently, and this time I want to make all the everything that uses smelter on a separate planet for each smelting product, and then I make like I will have a okay, I have a that's a distant wish. I will have a planet that makes Proliferator for everything. Graviton lenses for the collecting planets. I have only one now, and I only need 500 per minute for whole planet, so that's not going to be a huge production chain. But also warpers and fuel rods. So for each one of those, I call them utility products, I just will have a planet that makes that product. So I want to make sure that the like production or lack of production of one of those things doesn't cause a imbalance in production of something else. So, for example, I know for a fact that I will, at least for a short moment, I will overproduce rockets and sails before I, make the planets that will pew pew at my blue giants. So that production might not wholly consume all the products, right? Like on a science planet, usually everything is consumed straight away, but okay. Oh, this one has 5 planets. What a wonderful system. Fame that it's not mine. Right, so this one is making a seed. I will, and I don't think I have any. Okay, I'm mining this one for whatever reason. Probably yeah, this one is coal. Right, so I will just clean out the planets. Yeah, that research will finish really soon, so I want to test out the effectively 4 levels of up. Oh, yeah, 4 levels of upgrade: 2 for combat units and 2 for laser. They stack multiplicatively. Last time I checked. So my ships should be way more powerful now. And I know everyone likes sparkly lights of either me dying or Dark Fork, so yay. I will slow down. I want to see where that seed is. Like, let's kill that while, since it's already here, why not? Okay. The only problem, okay, it's going this way. I ships are... yeah. And now I will just make sure not to run into a hive and see if there was one that's just spawned. Ooh, I don't see any. Maybe no, this one is far away, I think. Yeah, I'm waiting for a day when they... Okay, this one spawned. Well, but it's pretty far, so maybe the closer ones are running out of it. Right, so hives. Where's the planet? This one is farmed. The second one is here.
Warp engine deactivated. Upgrade complete.
Cool. Neat trick is to click the planet and your Icarus will just go into orbitary planet straight away, even if even if it shouldn't. Pew pew.
Dark fog cluster is launching an assault.
Okay, that's 4. Oh, how nice of them to align. This is this a blue, sorry, O-type or, okay, B. So those have huge orbits, so that's really nice of them to align. What's the luminosity? Bees are really, okay, 1.5. Bees can be even like 2 luminosity, which is really close to
Dark
O
fog cluster is
types.
launching an assault.
So some O types don't even have 2, and some good B types do. So, okay, you die. Okay, that's 3. Where's the 2? 2 is here. And I will probably save. I don't know. I don't know where's the third hive, but I don't see. Okay, it's on the bottom. Whoa, I think I flew through this. This will be fun. So I will actually land here and call my space units from here and disable my space units, because otherwise they would get pulled by this hive.
Cluster is launching an assault.
So now they only have this one.
Flight mode. Cruise mode. Warp engine activated. Warp engine deactivated.
And the same.
Cruise ended.
The same gig. Go. And now they should be gone. Right, so step 1. Yeah. The wave should be almost there now.
Warp engine activated. Warp engine deactivated.
Oh, they are one-shotting them now, I think. That's cool. Right. Those are really close to each other, so I will start with this. I will save before I warp next. Hopefully I won't warp straight into it, but
Warp engine activated.
yeah, who knows? It happened more than once, and I've used so many. Oh, well, I used the metadata a couple of times already.
Warp engine deactivated.
So did I pull it? Yeah. Okay, I will save it just in case. Yeah.
Dark fog cluster is launching an assault.
Oh yeah, they are exploding like much faster than before. I did pull just handful, but they seem to be popping like crazy. Okay, they are not one-shotted, but you know, I'm too close. Oh yeah, they are like I can see a difference. Like they don't have time to make this dark fog pattern, you know, that looks like a wave basically. Okay, let's see if they can kill them faster than they kill me. I did not research the defenses. What? Hopefully, don't kill me. 152. That's not expensive, but that's expensive for what I gain. Because I want to kill the dark fog hive quicker, I don't necessarily need to keep all the units. I make the units faster than I can lose them, so let's see. Nice sparkly pew pew. 20, 0.2. I should be okay at this distance. Yeah, those lasers that hit my warships, basically one shot. I haven't researched shield that much. And that's why I said previously that you can make rockets if you want, but you probably won't get close enough to use them. Unless you are on, like, if you are not fighting level 30 hive, go for it. I am not a person that would tell someone how to play their game. There's so many different ways that you can enjoy Dyson Sphere program. Every time I do a playthrough, I try to do something differently so it doesn't feel
Dark
like
fog hive core
playing the
destroyed.
same game. I have not yet played like using metadata and just unlocking everything at the beginning, which could be an experience on its own. Like how quickly can I ramp up having all the technology but none of the buildings.
Mineral depleted.
Because you'd still need to make everything. Oh, okay. So this one disappeared. Well, the orbit is still there, and that's because of the ships here. So I will go for the ships. Once the hive dies, the lancers can react in a couple of ways. Usually they just give up on life and just orbit around the planet. I have seen them to try to return to whatever relay station. Okay, I don't want you to have new relay station. I have seen them to basically
Warp engine activated.
try to return to the hive, or they fly
Warp engine
just somewhere
deactivated.
else. Why? How many? Oh, only 250 warships. So just for reference, I would usually lose 600, 700 to kill a hive with all the units. That could be just me being lucky, but 250, I don't think I've ever cleared a level 30 hive
Dark fog
with
clusters launching an assault.
with such a small unit loss. So yeah, the research is working perfectly. If I get bored, I will unlock the next level. At some point, the lancers just get one shot, and that's very effective. Because right now I just have to pull them away. If I kill them way faster,
A seed is approaching your system.
of course it is.
Dark fog clusters launching an assault.
I just wonder which level of research for the combat power would I need to just, slam into a hive and it would just explode. That would actually look amazing. We'll see. Maybe I will leave a hive or something like that. Yeah, because the next design for my science planet, assuming I will have all the smelters somewhere else and the proliferator production chain on that planet that I'm making right now, I think I can make almost 1,000 per planet, but I would have to see. That's assuming I would use all the rare resources, including unipolar magnet. I might use normal graphene instead of this one, because I know the coal I don't have a lot of coal, but with the vein use, should be fairly okay. Okay, so yeah, the hives are getting obliterated way faster now. So I will probably do another 2 levels of combat upgrades, just to be able to kill the hives quicker and
Dark fog hive
have
core
less.
destroyed.
Okay, yeah, see, here I lost way more. Might be a fluke, but quantity, I don't care about quantity of my space units. I more care about how quickly I just can clear it out and not be bothered by it. Oh, so only those two. Okay, so I will need to kill this. Kill the. It should be 2 waves, I think. Okay, so this one is gone.
Warp engine
I'm
activated.
not going to fly 5 astronomical units.
Warp engine deactivated.
Where are they? Here. No, disable, enable, otherwise it takes a while for the game to catch up. And now, farm 5. So I have, I think, 15 or 16 systems that are called farm. And that's basically every system where I put like a mining outpost. So I remember that they are there in case some planet gets completely mined out. It was a good strategy at the beginning because I would mine out many planets actually compared to the normal difficulty, but at this point it's already I'm way past that. Oh, any planet that I will start mining now, it's never going to run out of stuff unless it's one of those 12,000 coal planets that I have left. Those I've just left for like late game when I have like 300 plus VO. So I can have coal much closer to my science planets, and it's delivered faster. So it's kind of a level 10 strategy from my end. I stopped mining just to have it in late game. Okay, come on, kill him. Yes. Right. Were I in 14? Yes. There's only one hive, so this one is next. I might remove this.
A seed is approaching your system.
Yes, of course. 7. The problem is that in the 168 hours of my gameplay, all the hives, because they start at such a high level, I don't know how many seeds they can have. I think it's 1 per hive. So there's 64, 192. There were 192 seeds queued up for whenever I kill a hive. So they could just be released whenever I kill one hive. But I don't know how quickly they can build seeds on this difficulty. If they can keep up with me killing them. But then the more I kill, the fewer will be able to produce the seeds. But until the middle point where I kill 32, it will just get more and more annoying. Yeah, so see, this one, I killed a seed, so another one just got released from this one. But they started to release from really far away, which kind of brings my hopes up that the center ones are, well, they are either on the way or they have not produced one to be sent out. I would lean toward them not having one because why they can if they have one, the closest one probably should send it. I don't know exactly what's the logic, but I've seen being sent from the closer ones. Right. So beta hive now. Hopefully they won't have time if I pull right to send a wave. If they do, well, I will just kill it. I do have to visit every planet anyway to clear the ground units. Hopefully this one doesn't bug out, because with the recent patch I have seen that sometimes they... Oops.
Warp engine deactivated.
Oh. Cool. Sometimes the hive doesn't disappear from the list, despite being completely gone. All units, all ground bases, all drill holes covered with geothermal power plants or filled with soil. I've tried it all and they were still there, including all the relay stations. I always run with attack relay stations, which has been annoying on number of occasions where I visited my farming, hive farming outpost, and I killed the relay station multiple times there. Okay, because I flew basically through the through the hive. I pulled everything. That's why it's taking so many. That's why I'm taking so many losses. That was a really bad pull, but it will at least. Okay, so they did produce from the materials they had. A wave, maybe that wave. Okay, I did kill few of those units already. Maybe they are flying over there. That's fine. I will chase them down later. 25? Okay, so some of them were still left behind. Sucks to be them. But yeah, this one should be killed quickly now. Now that all the lancers are gone, this hive still has some matter because it's producing lancers, but there's no way that they can keep up, and soon enough they will run out of materials to produce anything. As soon as the humpbacks are all killed, then it will be just very quick. Yeah, I think that's all of them. Humpbacks are those weird whale-looking units. Dark Fog Hive is using them as a kind of tank. They have huge HP and usually stay like within the range of their laser turrets. They are kind of annoying. Sometimes it's possible to pull them out, but sometimes they just stick to their defenses. Right. So I'm still losing units to the laser turrets, but now they are not. Okay. The core is gone, so it's. So yeah. Gamma. I think this is Gamma. This one is destroyed as far as So only Beta has an orbit. Orbit only disappears when all of Dark Fog stuff is gone. So relay stations and the hive. But this one, despite being gone, is still on the list. And this only started happening with the latest patch, so I don't know, maybe something got messed up there. This one still has orbit because of those units, so if I kill those and it doesn't bug out,
warp engine activated.
It should fix it.
Warp engine deactivated.
Okay, and they are still there. So this planet is okay, because there's no ground bases because I already cleared it for mining.
Warp engine
so
activated.
Now I need to clear out ground forces.
Warp engine deactivated.
And I'm doing that just because I don't want my CPU to be used for at least holding it in memory. There's combat system, which also includes, I think, passive Dark Fog actions there.
Dark Fog base core
I'm not sure,
destroyed.
but yeah, why not? I will just clear out everything. If I'm killing all the hives, then that's just a few minutes of
Dark
additional
Fog
work.
base core destroyed. Dark Fog base core destroyed.
It might not impact memory if I don't like visit those
Dark
planets,
Fog base core
but
destroyed.
yeah, they have to be saved somewhere. So better to kill them.
Dark Fog base core destroyed.
Every little bit of performance matters later
Dark Fog
when
base
I
core
make few
destroyed.
science planets, and well, I will primarily focus on making
Dark
rockets and
Fog base
sails.
core destroyed.
If I want to reach 1 petawatt in this century, then I need to make
Dark Fog
many
base core
rockets.
destroyed. Dark Fog base core 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 destroyed.
Yeah, killing the ground units right now way easier than it used to be.
Dark Fog base core destroyed.
I did die on several occasions just by not paying attention.
Dark Fog base core destroyed. Dark Fog base core destroyed. A seed is approaching your system. Dark Fog base core destroyed.
Yeah. They remain on the list until a hole is patched or there's a geothermal power plant placed on it, but that doesn't matter as long as all the buildings are gone.
Dark Fog base core destroyed.
So 3 are left here. No, 2 of them. This one is the farming one. Somewhere else. Farm 12.
Dark Fog base core destroyed. Dark Fog base core destroyed.
Okay. So this is it. 1.
Cruise mode. Warp engine activated. Warp engine deactivated. Cruise ended. Flight mode. Dark Fog base core destroyed. Dark Fog base core destroyed.
This planet doesn't have that many. This is... I need to remember that in case I don't make it before.
Dark Fog base core destroyed.
I'm not too worried about this seed
Dark Fog base
turning
core
into
destroyed.
a hive, because then it still takes a while before before it starts to send relay stations.
Dark Fog base core destroyed. 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 Cruise mode. Warp engine activated. Warp engine deactivated.
Okay, that was a bit premature unwarpification.
Cruise ended. Flight mode.
Yeah, the further it gets from
Dark Fog base core
the star,
destroyed.
the fewer the bases. So if you're planning to farm a planet
Dark
and
Fog
want to
base
use
core
the
destroyed.
geothermal ones, start from planet 1, start mining it, and then give Dark Fog
Upgrade.
some time, because then they will start sending the relay stations to the further planets where you don't have a base. And then there will be more relay
Dark Fog
stations
base
there
core
and more
destroyed.
free energy. So yeah.
Dark Fog base core destroyed.
Helps a lot. Some planets on lower difficulty it's not as much, but on higher Dark Fog difficulty you can have like 30 bases and have 800 megawatts of energy for free. That's free. The last one is done, so this one. Oh, okay, I destroyed the relay station, so it won't show.
Cruise mode.
But there's likely to be one or two there.
Warp engine activated. Warp engine deactivated. Cruise ended.
Free.
Flight mode. Dark Fog base core destroyed. Dark Fog base core destroyed. Dark Fog base core destroyed. Cruise mode. Warp engine activated.
Okay, how a minute to get there. And then I think I will clear another system, so that will be 3 systems today.
Warp engine deactivated. Dark Fog Hive Core destroyed.
Yeah, that's good. Right, so 14 was now. 15 is all the way here. Okay, I need to do it in order otherwise. Okay, this at least one. At least this one has fewer. Yeah, starting from the middle. Ah, this one can be okay. At least this one doesn't have as many planets.
Warp engine activated.
This game seed has it's not the best seed to play on higher difficulty. It had very small amount of coal. It has, from what I've seen so far, one ocean planet. Maybe it has more, but they are very far away. So not a lot of stalagmite crystals. Just 10 million. Yeah. And very few like big systems. I like to make like science stuff in a system that has, let's say, 6 planets. Same for smelting and
Warp engine deactivated.
same for smelting planets, but so far I haven't had many big planet count systems in the
Cruise ended.
near my starting system. I'm building everything there just to have it centrally. Space.
Dark fog cluster is launching an assault.
Yes, make it angry. 5, 4.
Flight mode. Cruise mode. Warp engine activated. Warp engine deactivated. Cruise ended. Dark fog cluster is launching an assault.
Okay, this I'm already farming, so they should send all the units here. And I only need to clear out the number 1.
Cruise mode. Warp engine activated. Warp engine deactivated.
Okay. I can probably just start with the hives, then I don't need to clear that. This one is closer. I will say, not this one. I always approach the hive from A side, because then not all laser turrets can just shoot at me. So hopefully my units survive longer. Okay, so all the lancers are gone, at least the ones that are not actively produced. Yep. After those 3 hives, I will probably need to refill on destroyers. I am too close. Yeah. Before the humbugs are gone, it's good to be like at 0-3, between 0-2 and 0-3. 0-2, it's a good way to get shot. And this is the point where most of my units will be lost because they need to kill the laser turrets. So what happens is that whenever one of my ships gets shot by a laser turret, it just goes forward into the hive and dies, but usually it makes it to a laser turret and kills it, so that the damage goes down significantly. Actually, by the time I reach the central core, most of the laser turrets will be gone. Yeah, so now
Dark
it's
Fog
just
Hive Core
going at
destroyed.
this line. No ship is going into the rest of the hive. It looks weird, and it made me angry many times. Like, why are they just going for a sure death? Right, so okay, so one landed here. They should pop it from the orbit. They should. Doesn't mean they will. So now I'm close to this one. This is the side. Where is the second one? Oh, up there. Oh, that's far. Okay, I'm way too close.
Building destroyed.
Okay, so
A landing relay station detected.
sure. Let's get rid of them.
Warp engine deactivated. Mineral depleted. Warp engine deactivated. Cruise ended. Flight mode.
I don't think it landed. At least I don't see it. No. If it landed, it would show on the list. So I don't know what happened to it. Maybe it's on the other planet. If it is, then I will kill it soon. Okay, I will get rid of this one. The other one is already out of unit, so if this one is pulled correctly.
Warp engine activated.
Then it won't send away.
Warp engine deactivated.
By correctly, I mean from the side of the planet that they would go to. So that when they send a wave, it will be going basically the way they will be going my way, and hopefully my units intercept them. Unless there's too many targets, then they might not. I'm dead. I'm okay. That was really close and really scary. Yeah, what happens is that the Lancers, so the Dark Fog units, are aggroing my ships, but if a given ship dies, they just go after me straight away. The ones that were attacking that ship, so yeah. Not a good place to be. Okay, this is a good place to be. 0.25-ish. I think this hive is moving my way. Yeah, the orb. Yeah, but they were not able to send a wave, so I don't need to bother. I can kill this hive, then the other one, finish off the other one. If I have units, should be okay. I still have 4 stacks here. We'll see, depending on how well they take the laser turrets. I think it will be okay. How much of the other one have I killed? Okay. I think I will be okay. We'll see.
Dark Fog Hive Core destroyed. A seed is approaching your system.
Okay. And it did not disappear from the list. Yeah, okay. It's annoying, right? The bug. I think it's a bug. It should disappear because I cleared out all the relay stations and all the units, but
Warp engine activated.
what can I do?
Warp engine deactivated.
Oops, no. Okay, that also happens. Yeah, that's why I said 0.3. Okay, I think most of the laser turrets are gone. Yeah, I'm losing units very, very slowly. If there were any relay stations, then I wouldn't be able to kill the core, basically. It would just keep respawning.
Dark Fog
And
Hive
the
Core
orbit
destroyed.
wouldn't be gone as well. But if there is no orbit, then that means it's gone, basically. It should be gone from the list. But since the latest patch, it's not disappearing, so I don't know. Okay, so after this, I need to clear out the seed that's going to my home base. Then this one. Okay, so this one also did not disappear. I don't know why. I hope that means that
Warp engine activated.
the game considers those 3 slots taken and they won't send a seed here, but who knows. Okay, now the ground bases.
Warp engine deactivated.
That's not a shift.
engine deactivated.
Okay, that's the
Cruise
preparedness
ended.
one.
Flight mode.
There's only 2 bases here.
Dark Fog Base Core destroyed. Dark Fog Base Core destroyed. Cruise mode.
I'm not filling the holes in case I will want to mine here, so that's just free energy.
Warp engine
And
activated.
I'm not placing the geothermal power plants in case I don't
Warp
want to
engine
mine here.
deactivated.
It's just, it will be
Cruise ended.
just there.
Flight mode.
I already checked and that doesn't
Dark
impact
Fog Base
the
Core
cores from
destroyed.
disappearing. I think in farm 13 or 14 I
Dark
did
Fog Base
fill
Core
all the
destroyed.
holes, so and that the hive still did not disappear from the list, so there was 0 presence of dark fog.
Dark Fog Base Core destroyed. 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 Dark Fog Base Core destroyed.
This one I think yes, I'm farming this one, so there's nothing there.
Cruise mode. Warp engine activated. Warp engine deactivated.
So this one should have
Cruise
the
ended.
highest number of
Flight mode.
bases because it's the closest one.
Dark Fog Base Core destroyed. Dark Fog Base Core destroyed.
If someone is playing the some people like to use the
Dark Fog
energy
Base Core
exchangers, so
destroyed.
planet like this is perfect. If some, I personally wouldn't put geothermal power plants into all the lava because you get so much power from the core exposed
Dark
core
Fog Base Core destroyed.
that with all the lava covered,
Dark Fog Base Core destroyed.
it's easily a gigawatt of energy, probably even 2.
Dark Fog Base Core destroyed. 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 Dark Fog base core destroyed.
I am really looking forward to the next content patch. I'm very interested to see what they will do with the space stations. And I hope that whatever they do, they will allow to put space defenses that would prevent seeds from arriving in your system. I don't care what the cost is, that's worth everything.
Dark Fog base core destroyed.
Because right now I will waste a lot of time just killing the Dark Fog Hives.
Dark Fog base core destroyed.
In all 64 of my star systems. And just because they are sending seeds and I cannot just leave the game on AFK so that the
Dark Fog base core
my stuff gets built, researched. Well, not now. When I build bigger factories, but
Dark Fog base core destroyed.
Yeah, blue giants require a lot of AFK. There's no point in just sitting there. This was the first one. Okay, so this one is fully cleared. I need to refill on my destroyers.
Warp engine activated.
And probably foundations. Okay, science. My science for view is 384,000. And those are the same, so I think I will put one more. Like this. Because I researched 2 levels of each today and it made a huge difference. So the faster I kill the hives, the less time it will take me. I could research the defenses. That's not a very expensive research, but 4% increase at 150k white cubes doesn't make sense right now. So this enhanced structure, it also increases the durability of the combat drones. And that's visible somewhere here. Not mecha combat. Durability coefficient, so it's plus 80 because I'm level 20, so 20 times 4, 80. Yeah. My tower with combat unit is this one. So I'm okay on the attack drones. At current research, they are very resilient. But these I do need more. Yeah, I have a lot also stuck in the factory that makes them, so this is just my pickup hub. I do need. I will refill on the belts as well. And sorters. And foundations. Here. Yeah. Optimally, I would put the storage chests here so that they supply items to me through the logistics, but that's pretty slow. I just where to get it myself. Oh, also the 500. Yeah. Use your logistics inventory. It's just free real estate. Okay. So I did clear out number 14. It's 14, right? Yeah, 14. So 15 is all the way here. Oh, okay, that was lost the count by now. I think 15 is the last one I have, so I can clear out those like faraway systems. Yeah. I will probably do that like from the outside into the center now, because then they can only send. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Okay, so
Flight mode. Cruise mode.
but that will be the quest for tomorrow, as it's already getting late and yeah, some people still work and need to get up in the morning. So thank you for watching. Thank you for all the new followers. I really appreciate for that rate. And yeah, if you enjoy, please follow. I really just enjoy it from like personal perspective, just seeing that people actually like watching. If you don't, just don't. I will be here probably tomorrow, and I will finish building that proliferation planet, or at least finish all the blueprints and start filling up the quarter of a planet. Yeah, but for now, again, thank you very much. I wish you the best rest of the day, and yeah, bye bye.